Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome on in. A brand new stream, brand new day. How we doing? We're back. We're back again. Today we have the what year are we in? 2006 European Grand Prix at the Nurburgring. Looking forward to this one as always. Welcome everybody. How are we all doing today? Halfway through the week, are we managing okay? Oh, Dom, stop it. Stop it. Actually, no, carry on. Yeah, carry on. We are in the James Early peak for now. James Early has not peaked yet. I refuse to accept the fact. We have not peaked. Not me as a person. Not James Early as a driver in this universe. Not James Early as a YouTuber. We have not peaked yet. We're on a journey. We're all on a journey together. We are fast approaching 1 million views on this channel. In about, I'd say about 5 days, we should hit 1 million views on this channel, which is slightly misleading. I did have a video on this channel which had well over 1 million views, but I deleted it in 2020. It was nothing to do with Formula 1. It was about football. And I didn't want all the subscribers coming from that to not watch my other content, so I deleted it. Thought maybe that was the best way to do it. We are back at Europe, though, famous in this universe for being the first place we ever got a podium back in 1999. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, mate. Once we hit 1 million, we're going to go for 2 million. Then we're going to go for 5 and 10 and 25 and 50 and 100 million. If that ever happens. Who knows? I mean, I'm kind of sticking with the classic F1 content. When that new Automobilista update comes out, I'd love to run a season on Automobilista. I don't know what year, though. Some sort of Formula 1 season. It'll be fun. Going for 10k subs. Yes, we are going for 10k subs. My aim before the end of the year is to get to 7.5k subs. I know it's not going to happen unless, I don't know, YouTube promotes me again like it did last year. But it's always good to like set your, I don't know, aims high. 7.5k, I mean, for many YouTubers is not much at all, is it? But for little old James Early, he's working his way up there. 1 million subs will be right. I don't think the content I create can even reach 1 million people. I don't think 1 million people have ever even heard of F1 Challenge. But hey, what's the best team to start a career in? I don't know, like a lower midfield team. Maybe like a Prost. Yeah, Prost 1999. Maybe something like that. So, guys, welcome again. I've said that 3 times now. Let's have a look at the news for this episode. So, Alonso finally scores. It's been a troubled start to the year for Fernando Alonso, but it might finally be turning around. The Spaniard scored victory in San Marino, so let's see what he can achieve over the next handful of races. I did previously state, along with lots of you in the chat, that we thought Alonso's championship hopes are over after the first 3 races. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. Am I doing a 2007 season? Ruben, I've done a 99, a 2000, a 2001, a 2002, a 2003, a 2004, a 2005, and now a 2006. Why in the world would I stop there? Of course we're doing a 2007 season. You're starting Prost. Yeah, go for it. Ide's gone. Yeah, Ide has gone. Yamamoto enters the fray. It seems Yuji Ide's journey in Formula 1 has come to an end. Super Aguri are opting to replace Ide with fellow Japanese driver Sakon Yamamoto. Yamamoto previously tested with Jordan during their final year in 2005. And he also finished something like 10th in Super GT. He wasn't very good. Why didn't I start in 98? Because the game starts in 99. Following that logic, Jesus, why didn't I start in 97? Why didn't I start in 1950? Early jumps the gun. San Marino was unsuccessful for Early as he jumped the gun at the start of the race and was handed a stop-and-go penalty. The 2002 world champion could only recover to 5th place by the end. We know the real reason why I jumped the gun. Not in that way, Adam. I don't mean it like that. I wasn't thinking when I wrote it, okay? It's nothing sexual or dirty. James Early jumped the gun. That's what happened, okay? My old career did start in 98. It did. I had an obsession with the 1998 Formula 1 season. I don't know why. It's just a nice year. San Marino gone forever. Not the country, guys. The country is still there. It seems the San Marino Grand Prix might not be renewed for future seasons after budget cuts have occurred with the previous race organisers. Will the 2006 edition of the race be the final F1 event held there? I don't know, it depends how many of you start crying out for San Marino to be back on the calendar next year or not. Maybe it'll be gone, maybe it'll stay. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give in to the pressure, peer pressure, if everybody wants to see it on the calendar. Ooh, race starts 122. Almost scored 500 points, which is half of 1,000. That's maths for you. Morale is still high because we are still second in the championship, even though we didn't score a podium in San Marino. Also, another record that ended in San Marino was I had 5 back-to-back pole positions at San Marino. I was going for a 6th. Sadly, we qualified 2nd. Yeah. Entry list, the only change, of course, is Sakon Yamamoto running the number 23 Super Aguri. Oh, I forgot to delete something in the files. Okay, he might have a different helmet because I didn't delete something in the files which I was supposed to delete. And also, maybe Midland have the wrong livery again. Possibly. We shall see. Nicholas, whenever I get bored, basically. I always like people asking, James, how long are you going to do this series for? Expecting me to give them an actual answer. I don't friggin' know. Could be tomorrow. It could end tomorrow. It could end today, you know? Should have given Yamamoto E-Day's helmet. I don't know what helmet he's got now. I don't recognise the helmet. It is really strange. Unless it is... I don't know whose helmet it is. Who was actually racing for Super Aguri at this race? Why are there 23 cars? There is not John. There's no number 13. And what's next? This. Drivers' Championship going into this one. Michael Schumacher, who has scored 4 podiums, 3 second places and 1 third place, has yet to win a race. Montani. I think he's got Montani's helmet. Oh, dear. Michael Schumacher leads the championship by 6 points. Early and Raikkonen very close for second place. Pablo Monto in 4th. Fernando Alonso's first points of the season sees him up to 7th place, already ahead of Nick Heidfeld, his teammate. I could do what Nicky Lauda did and quit after the Canadian Grand Prix. Yeah, guys, I'll just delete my YouTube channel after Canada. How did Raikkonen score 23 points? I don't know. How did he? I don't know where he's finished in each race. Have I fixed the driving numbers on the car? No, Alex, because I'm not going to change them. Because everybody keeps telling me to. And I don't like doing what people tell me to do. In fact, I might make them just even more incorrect. I might go into triple digits. Championship standings for the constructors. Toyota now lead on countback because they have more wins, of course. Ferrari have not actually won a race, but they are tied with Toyota on 45 points. McLaren in 3rd. Renault still in 5th place even after scoring their first win of the season. Don't change the driver numbers. Reverse psychology. We will have no driver numbers. I'm going to delete... You know what? Let's just delete every livery. Every car will be exactly the same. Will I ever leave Toyota? Yes. At the end of this season. Most likely. Let's get into qualifying. Weather for qualifying looks very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Welcome to the Nurburgring. Where will I go? Don't know, mate. Maybe I'll go to IndyCar for 2007. Or NASCAR. Here we are. It's raining with overcast conditions predicted. So it might dry out a bit towards the end. Who knows? James to move to Spiker in 07. That is the rumour. The rumour mill is already circulating. Going round and round and round. So people are on intermediate tyres to start this session. And Yamamoto, who has... He does have Yamamoto's helmet. In the test session... Wait, in the test session he didn't have Yamamoto's helmet. I'm so confused. Or is that Ide's helmet? Whose helmet is that? That's Yamamoto's helmet. I kid you not. I did the test race and he had a really weird helmet. Like it was blue and white and maybe some green on there with all weird patterns. And now Unless it was somebody else. Who else is there who could have a weird helmet? No, it was him, Villeneuve. Whose helmet is that? Villeneuve's got a random helmet. I don't know who it is. Whose helmet is that? Unless that was Villeneuve's helmet. It's just got like flames on the top of it. Oh yeah, Kubica to drive for Ferrari hypercar. That's pretty cool. I mean, he's quite old now. The wrong Midland livery. It's gone back to the original Midland livery now. Not the Spiker Midland one. I don't know whose helmet that is. I really don't know whose helmet that is. What is Speed doing? Just being a beast? What do you mean, what is Speed doing? He's driving. Does it still say Toro Rosso on the back of this car? Yes. Maybe it is Heidefeld's helmet. I fancy just getting out there now and putting in a lap on the intermediates. It might dry up later. I don't really know. Might get worse. If it gets worse, it's probably best to put in a lap now. Come on, Early. You can do it. We all believe. These tyres look so much better than the Michelins we were running last year. Forza Bridgestone. It's Heidefeld's helmet. Ah, okay. So Villeneuve just had to borrow Heidefeld's helmet because something happened to his. I don't know. No. Well, really, it is Villeneuve's helmet because in this universe, Heidefeld never ran that helmet. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Does anybody need braking boards? Oh dear. That goes on the blooper reel. Yeah, I didn't spin. It was I saved it. Hello, Benjamin. Skill issue. It would have been a skill issue if I spun. I didn't. I saved the car. We weren't facing the wrong way at any point there. Coulthard drove with Michael Schumacher's helmet in Monaco '96. Oh yeah, so he did. Joining Honda would be an interesting move. It would be, but we've already been with BAR for 2 years before. I'd love to go to Sauber with their BMW partnership. I won a championship with BMW, so they really do love me. Yamagoto on pole position. Give Coulthard a bit of space. Oh, Ralph's gone pole. Early and Kubica in the same team. That would be great. Here we go. Villeneuve out early end, yeah. Villeneuve will most likely retire. But almost certainly. Actually, I'll announce it now. Villeneuve's retiring at the end of this year. I know you're all very sad about that. I know you all absolutely love Jacques Villeneuve. That bold man. Add another team. That's so much effort adding another team. You're up at the first sector. Is my engine overheating, really? Your engine is overheating. How hot can it possibly be? It's raining. Go to McLaren. Nah. McLaren and Ferrari are off limits because that's boring. Hey Aaron, how you doing, mate? I saw your heated discussion with... Who was it? Basic Ollie. On Twitter. I was reading it. I was very confused, but I was reading. Hopefully the engine lasts this lap. Then I'll back off. You're up at the second sector. Down towards the line. It's gonna be. Should be pole position. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Pole position. I sound like Max Verstappen. Yeah, lovely weekend. Thanks, guys. After he's just dominated by 25 seconds. Would I ever join Red Bull? I don't like Red Bull. Bjorn have tried to start his own team in 2010? No way. Not a Formula 1 team, surely. Surely he's not got the backing for that. Renault? Yeah, Renault or BMW Sauber. Those are going to be the two options. The curbs at the last chicane look lethal. They do look lethal, but they are actually surprisingly flat. Actually, you gotta get off the caps lock button. There should be a rule in chat. You're only allowed to chat if you don't use caps lock. I don't know why it grates me so much. I just see all big capital letters and I think, ew. Calm down. Take a chill pill. Will Alonso move to McLaren? Don't know, Alex. You're going to have to ask him. What if you just hold shift all the time? Yeah, that's allowed. Actually, it's okay. You don't have to apologise to me. That would be a cool story, Hacky. Yeah, I agree. Button 36 flat. Button 36 flat. Is he on... He's on dries, that's why. He's gone out on dries. I think it might be smart to get out there on dries as well. I don't know if it's going to get worse or better. Might be just worth going out there on softs. Do 2 flying laps. Maybe I sim a few minutes. Hey, Carolines, how you doing? Go to Honda and be part of Brawn. I would, but we've already been at BAR. Basically the same team. I might get out there now, get a lap in. What people are on the softs, right? Yeah. Barry's out there on the softs. Ralphie Boy's out there on the soft. Tiago Montero's out there or in there. Out? In. In there. Anybody else? Oh, Yamagoto. Let's see where he can put his car. Wouldn't that be... Oh, he's gone slower. Oh, he's just started his lap. Let's see what he can do. 5th place! Stop the count! Stop the count! Session over. Right, red flag's out. Yamamoto 5th. Actually, he's ahead of me. Right, I'm going to get out there now. Get a couple laps in on the softs. It's still kind of raining. Button! Right, I haven't gone across the line, so I can get away with that, I think. That's an unsafe release. Surely they get like a 5-place grid penalty. Hey, Rizzleton. I didn't realise he was a politician until I was looking at his Wikipedia page today. Quite funny. You can see the young early in a Brawn someday. That young early will be 29 during the Brawn GP season. The prime of his career, really. Should be. Agreed, Clay. I think Sauber would be the most fun. The livery looks really nice. We've got ties to BMW. Never driven for Sauber. Early at Williams. Nah. Well, he was already there, so I'm not going to go again. I was there for 3 seasons. No, Gunter. Not in this version. Very flat. Oh, God. No, not Ferrari. Not Ferrari or McLaren. That's just a boring choice. Hello, Vane. Vista, it's not been confirmed, mate. This is all speculation. What if Honda just continued existing and Brawn was never made? Then my hat of Brawn GP would be absolutely useless. Renault could be the way. It's between Renault or Sauber. We'll do a vote on it later in the year. I'd prefer to go to Sauber, but Renault's an option. Rizzleton, probably about 2 hours set up for each stream. Not too much. I'd say it takes... The setup is as long as the stream itself. Pretty much.
You're up at the first sector.
Why would an F1 champion not join the championship team? Because it's a YouTube series and I want to have fun, and going to a boring dominant team is just not fun. I'd like to rewrite history and win with a team that didn't win the championship in real life, but has, you know, realistic capabilities of doing so.
You're down at the second sector.
Round the final corner, down towards the line. It's behind Button. Right, we're third. We can go quicker. The grip isn't quite there for like all-out pushing, but still pretty decent. Can you get red flags on this game? No. If you really wanted to, you could do it manually. You could end the race, remember the standings, go into the track GDB file, change the amount of laps, change the starting grid, and then carry on the race. But that's a lot of work. My monitor just turned off. Oh, it's back. Okay. No, Satan. No plans whatsoever. It's pointless asking me where am I going to go or what's going to happen or who's going to retire, because I don't know. The whole point of it being dynamic is it's not decided until it happens. I'd hate to replace Michael Schumacher. Ferrari's boring. I'd never want to drive for Ferrari. Just boring red cars. Same with McLaren, just boring. Anyway, this has been a bit of a better lap. Should be closer there. 34.5, that's second place, still behind Button though. What's going to happen? Where are you going to go? Who's going to retire? Sit in the naughty corner, Crumply. Those are the 3 worst questions you can ask a man. Italianist. Is that a thing? Ferrari in 2012 could be wild. See, that's when I would like to drive for Ferrari. In 2012, like an underdog year. Early and Alonso as teammates or something. That would be awesome. Yamamoto P10. That's why he's the GOAT. Watching me on TV is actually possible. Yes, I have my own TV channel. It's called James Early TV. Early to Ferrari in 09. I'd happily drive for Ferrari between 09 and 13. That would be awesome. But I don't want to drive for Ferrari in 07 and 08. I don't know, it just doesn't sound fun. Early to McLaren in 2010. Yeah. That's not too bad. Barrichello pole. I wonder if it's going to get drier and drier. Quicker and quicker. I'm tumbling down now. Oh god, yeah.
Alonso has just taken pole
What time in this session will the conditions be the best? I don't know. 30 minutes left. It says overcast now, but is it going to get better overcast or worse? Shall I just risk it and go out now? Do my final 2 runs? Is that even risking it? That's probably playing it safe. Maybe that's the best thing to do. I'm going to go out now. We're down in 13th. Wait till the end. There's no guarantee it's going to get better, though. It might get worse. At least now I know that if I go out and do a lap, I'll at least be top 6. He's bottling. How's that bottling it? If Alonso can do a 32.3 in these conditions, I can. It's bone dry. There we go. So good conditions. Okay, I'm refusing to answer any more questions I don't know the answer to. Of course, Tom. Square root of pi. I don't know the square root of pi, but I do know pi to the 68th digit. I think we've been over this before. What is my name? I don't know. When will your dad return? He only went to the shop, didn't he? Should be any second now. How do I swap the screens when I do team standings and stuff? I just use hotkeys that I set up in Streamlabs. Nicholas, there is no answer. Who knows? I don't know. I won't know until the end of the season. Okay, let's go. Come on. 2 flying laps. Saved.
You're up in the first sector.
Really good first sector. Nice.
You're down at the second sector.
Might be close to Alonso's time. Hopefully. One more attempt. 32.6. Ruben, how did you know? Let's go again. Come on. Much better through there. Really clean first sector there. Should be up on my previous.
You're up in the first sector.
By almost 2/10.
the second sector.
Come on. No, but once again, Alonso is faster than me by like half a tenth of a second. Oh my gosh. This has happened about 3 races in a row. I just can't beat Alonso. Lost half a tenth that middle sector, apparently, based on my previous best. Damn, it's close. Again. Pip him to the first corner. I'll just bump him wide. No, Charlie, they'll be fine at the final chicane. I wonder if he'll go any faster. He's still got 2 runs to go.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
Don't jump the lights this time. Try my best. Who on this grid is a politician now? Yamamoto. Don't spin this time. I've never spun before.
5 minutes left of the session.
I will not jump. James Early will not jump the gun today. He said in the bedroom to himself. I don't know. Right, that's the end of the session. And these are the standings. Once again, it's an Alonso early front row. So close together. Michael Schumacher in 3rd with Pablo Monto in 4th place. Jarno Trulli in the 2nd. Ferrari starts from 5th. Kimi Raikkonen in back-to-back races starts in 6th place. Followed by Heidfeld and Button on the 4th row. Barrichello and Ralf Schumacher occupy the 5th row of the grid. Alexander Wurz once again starting in 11th ahead of Coulthard. Rosberg, the rookie, in 13th place. Ahead of a rival rookie, Robert Kubica. Mark Webber and Takuma Sato on the 8th row of the grid. Then it's Villeneuve, Liuzzi, Speed and Yamamoto on his debut in 20th place. Ahead of the 2 Midlands, Karthikeyan and Thiago Monteiro rounding out the grid. 2.5 seconds covering the whole field. The field spread pretty good. Pretty good. That was very, very close. Yeah, look at the top 6 there within 0.2 of a second. Holy smokes. It's been very close all season long. What happened to the GOAT E-Day was not goated enough. So it's now Yamagoto. Oh, great banter. It really is. Let's go to the race. It's dry for the race. Kind of disappointing. I was hoping for some more rain. 60 laps. Oh, that's a sweet, sweet 2-stop. Yeah, like that. Oh, so simple, so nice. I love it when it works out beautifully. We will go for more engine cooling, of course. We will lower the RPM by a little bit. We will go higher brake ducts and lower brake pressure. And we are all set up, ready for racing. Don't forget to say the thing. When do I ever forget to say the thing? My screen keeps turning off. Okay, it's back. Istvan, thank you very much, mate. We will have a good race today. I'm feeling much better compared to yesterday. I was dehydrated yesterday, as you guys may remember. It was only 24 hours ago. 2 races ago, I forgot. I still said it before the lights went out. Have I drank water? I have. After the stream yesterday, instead of going for water, I ran outside. And I did basically my first ever 5k. I'm not a big runner, so I was really slow. But it was good. I felt better after that. And then I had some water. A lot of water. Alright, let's get to the grid. Oh, shit! I'm going to have to restart the session. The pits have closed. Am I going to get a penalty for this? I might have to restart. Hold on. No, I got disqualified. Okay, restart. How do I restart? Is there a way to... How do I do that? Restart.
Hello there.
What's going on? I'm on the grid. I'm going to restart, okay, because I need to, but... What is going on? Okay, let's try again. Why wasn't working until I started the race? Let's get out onto the grid before no restart. Yeah, that's it. James has been disqualified. Leaving the pits under red. Oh, that is funny. Hey Marvo, welcome to the stream. 5k with no water. It's cold outside, so I don't know. It felt fine. I mean, I did feel like I was basically falling over the whole time. Brizzleton, that's the opposite of jumping the gun. I waited too long. I had my chance to fire and I missed. Stream over. James just disqualified. Yeah, crashed out on the first lap yesterday. Disqualified before the race started today. If it was a super hardcore career mode, I suppose that would have happened. Keep my eyes on the time. Well, yeah. But we're fine this time around. Obviously, you've got to remember F1 chat. All I'm doing is sitting down. The tiring part about this is talking. I could have started from pit lane. You can't start from pit lane, Vane. It doesn't let you. It'll just teleport you to the starting grid. Did I time my 5k run? Yes, it was incredibly slow. It's my first 5k ever. So I just wanted to finish the thing. Got it in like 29.5 minutes. Which I know is very, very slow. I feel like if I pushed myself to death, then I could have gone much quicker, but I wasn't really bothered about the time. How's work? Work's alright. Hey guys. Hello. 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 Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. 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 Hello. Hi. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. We don't want that on screen. We'll get demonetized. Okay. Now we're slowly rolling forwards, but we are on the grid. I'm ready. You couldn't even walk 5k. Yes, you can. I also find out the world record for an 85-year-old woman to run a 5k is faster than what I did yesterday. Don't know what that says about me. We'll say the thing. I'll say the line. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2006 European Grand Prix is next. Come on, guys. I'm ready.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to Europe. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30
degrees and climbing.
It's a fantastic day for
Formula One. Guys, give the stream a like, thank you. Give the stream a thumbs up. Mate, I'm washed. I didn't expect that from you, but thanks.
Fernando Alonso first.
Oh, because of the 85-year-old
Toyota
woman thing.
driver
Yeah, okay.
put on a fantastic display throughout the qualifying hour. He starts this race from a very promising second.
I've no idea what that is,
Third.
Lucas.
Juan Pablo Montoya couldn't quite match the pace of his teammate. He starts fourth. Jarno Trulli, fifth. Kimi Räikkönen,
It's a
sixth.
fantastic day for Formula One.
Heidfeld, seventh. Button, eighth. Rubens Barrichello, ninth. Ralf Schumacher, 10th. Alexander Wurz,
Verts is
11th.
Dutch.
David Coulthard, 12th. 13th. 14th. Mark Webber, 15th.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sato, 16th.
Sure.
Jacques Villeneuve,
Is
17th.
Austrian for some reason.
18th.
Yeah, whatever.
19th.
Okay.
20th.
No.
21st.
No.
22nd.
All wrong. Karthikeyan is Brazilian. And here we are on the grid. Awaiting the lights, and there they are. We're underway here for the European Grand Prix. A slow start from early. He's already been jumped by Michael Schumacher. Sato crashing at the back. Down towards the first corner we go. It's Schumacher challenging Alonso into turn 1. He can't find his way through. Pablo Monto holds on there in 4th place. What happened then? Who's dead? Somebody's lost the wheel. Oh! And it's the big one. It's the big one. There's cars everywhere. What in the world? Show me a replay of whatever happened there. I can't see much from this camera angle. Right, somebody was already crashing. I think somebody hits Takuma Sato. Oh, sorry, Sato. So down towards the first corner. What caused this mayhem then? Oh my god, is that Yamamoto? Yamamoto on debut outbrakes himself, crashes his teammate out of the race, crashes Webber out of the race, crashes Kubica out of the race. Yamamoto is single-handedly taking out 3 drivers on his debut. He's not going to last another race, is he? That's it. That's Yamamoto's career over. Has he carried on? Where is he? No, he's out of the race. Yeah, of course he's out. Yamamoto race ban. I don't know. I don't know if you'd give him a race ban. It was like it's a lap 1 incident, isn't it? Take away his life. I want to ride on board with Yamamoto for that. I bet that was beautiful. Absolute cinema on show here. So here he goes then. He's in last place. Thinks, you know what? First corner, lap 1. Might as well send it. That's amazing. That's spectacular. What a race day. What a F1 debut. You don't get better than that on a debut. Amazing. Really is. That's wide. Is Yamamoto's career over? It might be. Would be quite funny if I just kick him out after 1 race and say that's it. That's the end of his F1 career. I have no idea who Motoyama is. Oh, Yamamoto. Oh, right. Okay, I get it. Ah. Sampas, hello. Bloody Pablo Monto putting me under pressure here. Motoyama's a real driver. Yamamoto. Yama. What? Oh, what? Villeneuve's crashed. Oh dear. Villeneuve's had a big one. Right, we'll have a look at that as well, shall we?
Is unable to continue. He's retired in sector 2.
What? Where's that? Where's Villeneuve in all of this? There's Kubica in front of him. Villeneuve's behind Speed. Speed sends it, spins, collects Montoya. Not Montoya, what's his name? Villeneuve. That's a big one as well. Holy smokes, they're all out of the race. Everybody's retiring. Who's left in the race? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 retirements on this opening lap. That Midland should be fine. Do they all have rear wings? Yeah. A few drivers coming into the pits. Everybody else is fine. Alonso, I think, is on a 3-stop. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, Kubica has no rear wing. Of course. Okay, 6 out then. What a crazy start. Hey! Midland. Could we get Midland points? Did I have the non-tobacco liveries before? I have no idea. Will I stop refueling in F1 Challenge? No. Refueling forever. Because you can't... The AI are hard-coded to refuel, so... I could personally not refuel, but... Oh my god, they get to keep those cars there? That feels really dangerous. I can't believe I'm saying that about F1 Challenge. That feels unnecessary. Surely just despawn Villeneuve's car at least. F1 Survival Challenge. New game. From the creators of F1 Challenge comes F1 Survival Challenge.
Schumacher is running second.
Yeah. From the creators of F1 Challenge comes Hunger Games. In an alternate universe, that's what's happening. Image Space Incorporated decided to found a film studio and developed Hunger Games from the book.
Already in the pits.
True story. We just got another Midland. Would I consider red for pile-ups? No, because it would take me 35 minutes to set it up the race again. So, what if an egg had legs? Then it would be a leggy egg. That sounds like something you'd see on that dictionary website, Urban Dictionary. A leggy egg. That sounds horrible. It sounds disgusting. Would I consider having Schumacher replaced by Yuji Ide? Wow, how did you read my mind? Yes, of course. That makes perfect sense.
Alonso has just put up the
Sounds like some circus character. I went to a circus once in my life.
is running second. About 3 seconds
It was one
ahead.
hell of an experience. It was a big tent, went inside. There's people swinging on the old trapeze things. There were, I don't know, people juggling things. And then they brought these donkeys out. These poor donkeys, which looked so malnourished, like they've not seen food in a lifetime. Like they lived on, I don't know, pieces of A4 paper. That's what they ate all day, every day. And the special thing about the donkeys were they blew bubble gum. I don't know. So my sister volunteered herself to go down and sit on a donkey whilst it blew bubblegum. And I've never been to a circus ever again. Who here has been to a circus? Did Sis survive? No, she died that day, yeah. Of course, she's alive still. You're writing on A4 paper. How dare you write on donkey food? What if a chair had children? Then it would be a parent? I don't know. What? Is that is it supposed to be a joke, Ben? I don't know. I do not recommend circuses. At least circuses with animals. I don't know.
Schumacher is running second. About 3 seconds ahead. You're running third.
I still can't get my head around how popular freak shows were. Like traveling freak shows in America, let's say. That's such a weird concept. Will I stream tomorrow? Yes. on Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here. I have no idea what Thanksgiving actually celebrates. They celebrate thanking and giving. Who celebrates? What like country celebrates Thanksgiving? Oh, it's America, isn't it? Elton John's nickname if he was a mechanic. Something about Jack. Gotta be. Yeah, hi works as well, Ben. Nice to see you here. Whoa! Concentrate, James. Don't look at the chat whilst you're going around the corner. James, where pace? Pace is here. Look, Pablo Montoya's 5 seconds behind. Alonso's on a 3-stop. Maybe Schumacher is as well.
Schumacher is running second, about 5 seconds ahead.
I look very Brawn GP
Running
today.
third.
What does that mean? White? I am very white. I'm a white person. Or do you mean like the yellow tinge as well that was on the Brawn GP car? Because I think that's medically called jaundice. When your skin goes yellow. Something about an imbalance of maybe iron in your diet that can cause jaundice. That could be completely wrong. Maybe it's an imbalance of something else. Socket man. Oh dear. I'll let everybody else laugh at that joke. I don't want to steal the thunder. James looks fluorescent. Hi James, you look very fluorescent today. Yes. I've been sticking my head in a microwave and just absorbing radiation. First DRS overtake. I did not get that recommended. But to be fair, we all kind of watch like similar things. So we all seem to get recommended similar things. What have I seen a lot lately? I've been getting recommended... Somebody's stuck in gear. This guy on Assetto Corsa who does an onboard from every season of a specific driver. So it'll be like Juan Pablo Montoya's onboards from 2001 to 2006. It's just like a lap of each. Damn, you slow boy. That's the guy stuck in gear. Thoughts on Kubica getting a Ferrari drive? Well deserved, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know if Kubica's any good anymore. Does F1 Challenge have DRS mods? It does, I think. He won the LMP2 class, but I don't know, when it's all multi-class and endurance and you've got teammates, I've no idea. Are his teammates faster than him or slower? Who are his teammates? Delatraz. It's Delatraz. I've no idea who Andrade is, or Andrade, or Andrade. Andrade.
Midland.
That's the third Midland of the day. Midland. One day I'll get myself one of those stream decks with loads of hotkeys, and I can put audio files with the keys. And we can just spam Midland over and over again. I think so, Jose, yeah. This isn't the same Midland, is it? This is Montero. So Karthikeyan was stuck in gear. Montero's still kicking about. Oh, guys, funny thing. I don't know if anybody noticed it when I was streaming. When we did the Australian Grand Prix the other day, you know how Fernando Alonso crashed into the wall and lost his rear wing and retired? What the hell? Anyway, yeah. So Alonso retired, didn't he? On the results screen, it said he retired due to gearbox. So on the way back to the pits, his gearbox must have failed.
Fernando Alonso has just put up the fastest lap of the
Yeah, we
race.
get it. Alonso's quick. I don't know if that's how it works, Jeffrey,
Running second, about 5 seconds ahead.
in this game.
You're running third.
I'm in a race on my own here. Where is everybody? Alonso's on a very bold 3-stop. I don't know what Schumacher's doing. It might be Schumacher's to lose. Who do I think will replace Perez at Red Bull? I don't know if they want experience. Especially experience with the team, you'd go with Ricciardo. Perez will replace Perez at Red Bull. Yeah, I don't see Perez getting dropped.
Has a problem with his suspension.
What, somebody's suspension's broke? Yellows? That's somebody. Who was that? He's disappeared now.
Is out. His
Another
suspension
boring
has
James Early
collapsed.
win. Yes, please. I don't think we're winning this one, though. Not on pace, at least. Or was it a Minardi? Ah.
Schumacher is running second, about 5 seconds
Red Bull
ahead.
wouldn't want to pay out Norris's contract. He's got like a contract for another 4 years. You got to think that's probably close to 50 million they'd have to pay out. Bottas to Red Bull. He's past it now, Bottas. He's pretty level with Guan Yu Zhou, it seems. Unless suddenly Guan Yu Zhou to Red Bull. Bottas to Haas. Yeah, that's a boring move I could see Haas going for. Haas is such a boring team. Albon would be perfect. Yeah, I rate Albon. I don't know. He's been kicked out by Red Bull once. Would you really go back there? Race update soon, my friend. Hello, Chris. All good in the world. There's some good, a lot of bad, you know. A balance, I suppose.
Fernando Alonso has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
There are no good back markers. That's funny, isn't it? Good and back markers. Because back markers are bad, traditionally.
Schumacher is running second, about 10 seconds ahead.
Yuki to Red Bull. Albon is better with bad cars. I don't know if he is. What are we basing that on? That he's done well with Williams. But he's never really had a true chance in a top team when he's been... I don't know. He didn't even do bad at... Like, he got a few podiums, didn't he? I didn't think he was that bad. I think he definitely needed another season and a half at a lower team before going up to Red Bull. He went up to Red Bull way too early. And you got to think that if some things would have happened differently, he definitely would have won that race in Austria if Lewis Hamilton didn't race him so hard. How do you add teams and cars into the game? There's a lot of changing file names and a lot of Photoshop painting. That's how I do it.
Schumacher
Tom, that
is
hurt
running
me
second, about
just
10
reading that
seconds
question.
ahead.
My brain.
You're running third.
Toyota lacking pace today. Yeah, maybe not as quick as at least the top two. If they're on a 3-stop, it might be a different story. I know Fernando Alonso's on a 3-stop. Alessio, it takes a lot of practice. Just like any skill, I suppose. It's not really a skill I could put on my CV. Like skills, able to interact with a live stream chat whilst driving a car. No, all the cars have different physics. It depends on the mod. Some maybe not so much in terms of difference, but the base game, yeah, there's definitely differences in physics. You're on the train. Zoom, zoom. We are third. Not much is happening. We're kind of in a race on our own.
Alonso has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Is Alonso already a pit stop ahead of me? Surely not.
Schumacher is running second, about 10 seconds ahead.
Yeah, Max. I mean, if Max didn't win that race in literally his first ever race for Red Bull, then I think you'd have a better argument for it. Because he did have some shaky performances the remainder of that season. Didn't he crash out at Monaco in both qualifying and the race? Or am I just thinking the race? I'm sure he crashed out at Monaco. Or am I thinking of Leclerc? Ferrari? Yeah, Formella will at some point. Hello, Jesus. Again, wait, weren't you here earlier? But hello. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome.
Renault already in the pits.
Yeah, Fiat would have won that 2016 Spanish Grand Prix if he was still there.
Alonso is in the pits now.
Okay, Alonso in the pits. Hopefully I'm still ahead of him.
McLaren already in the pits.
Where is Alonso?
Alonso
Am I ahead of him?
running second, less than 3 seconds ahead.
Yes! Okay, we are ahead of Alonso
You're
at
running
least.
third.
We both have 2 stops left. So, I don't know, maybe a net P2. Max crashed in Monaco when he was with Toro Rosso. I'm sure he did it with Red Bull as well. Like maybe turn 4, you know, going up the hill. I seem to remember him crashing there. Like he just went wide off the racing line and crashed. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream, mate. Wait, when did he... What? Is he okay? What did he do that for? I've not seen that before. Okay, fine. Full race update then. Lap 14. Schumacher's got 4 laps of fuel left. He's in the lead, a big lead. I've got 5 laps of fuel. I'm in second place. Alonso fueled up until lap 28 or around there. He's in third. Then it's Pablo Monto on a 2-stop. Yeah. Jarno Trulli there in 5th place. And it's Heidfeld and Button. No, Heidfeld, Barrichello, Button. Ralf Schumacher, Rosberg, the 2 Williams. Wirtz, he started 11th. He's still 11th. He's ahead of his teammate Raikkonen, though, who must have had an early pit stop. Then we have Coulthard, who's a lap ahead of Montero. And that's it. There's only 14 drivers left in the race. Oh my gosh. It's going to be another race of attrition. But for now, we're up to second. Alonso, fatherless behaviour. What? Yeah, thank you, Yamamoto, for causing... Not that. But causing chaos at the start.
Schumacher is running first, about 10 seconds ahead.
Alonso 1 race ban,
One
yeah.
second.
Alonso out for the season because of skill issue. He made 1 mistake too many. Do we prefer the old first couple of corners to this track? Or the new modern weird hairpin? I prefer the old one. Yes, Alex, there was a big crash on that one. It was Sakon Yamamoto on debut, forgetting how to drive. Took out 3 drivers on the spot. I just think the old is so much... It flows so much better. Keep making a mistake at that corner. Why Carlos Sainz was never promoted to Red Bull? I don't know, because he's not good enough, maybe? When was there the opportunity to promote him? I don't think there was ever a point where he already left the Red Bull program by the time they were mixing and matching drivers, weren't they?
About 15 seconds ahead. You're running second. Already in the pits.
Oh yeah, that's the line. Yeah, Sainz went to Renault. Wasn't it halfway through the 2018 season? He just upped and left. Went to Renault. What was the reason? Why did he go to Renault halfway through? Or was it 2017? End of 18, okay. I thought it was like halfway through 17 for some reason, but... Was it 17? Palmer dropped or something, and then Sainz came in, and then who went to Toro Rosso? Hartley? Or is it Kvyat back? I don't know. I can't remember. So there was Gasly and who was partnered with? Oh, it's Hartley. Okay.
You're running second.
Thought it was Hartley. Hartley and Kvyat for 18, was it? Man, I'm so confused. I can't remember who was where. I didn't say the line today. Yes, I did. I did say the line. Somebody stop Schumacher. Stop in the name of blood. Many of you won't get that reference. It's a children's show called Noddy. I don't know what countries it was shown in. But they had a policeman called Policeman Plod, and his famous remark was, "Stop in the name of Plod." It just sticks with you, you know. I just remember that. Yeah, that is the famous James Early line. Stop in the name of Plod. Not naughty, no. Schumacher did get held a little bit. That's good. I've got 2 laps of fuel left. Fave children's TV program. Well, as a child, my favourite. Let me think. There was this one called Come Outside, where this old lady had a dog, and they had their own plane, and they just fly to factories, and you saw how things were made. It's very fascinating. It's from the 1990s, and they only did about 3 or 4 seasons, but over those 3 or 4 seasons they used about 3 different dogs because they kept dying. But I never told the difference. Yeah, Pippin the dog. There's about 3 different Pippins. She used to have this little tin box which contained sausages for Pippin the dog. I thought the airplane just had colourful circles on it. Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine I was a huge fan of. There's a video of me when I'm about 4 or 5 years old, and my dad asks, "James, what do you want to be when you're older?" And I answer, "A train with a face on the front of it." So, from the young age, I wanted to be a train. Oh boy, and winter was great, because I'd be walking to school and it'd be so cold that you could see your breath breathing out, and I'd pretend I was a train just walking to school. Anyway, we take the lead because Schumacher into the pits. We're extending by 1 lap. In fact, we're only making it to lap 19. I wanted to make it to lap 20. I'm going to put maybe I'll put more fuel in for the final stint. Shouldn't run out of fuel on this lap. Went across the line with about 6 litres. That's a good one, Nicholas. Which one is Nevermind, Joanne? Oh, I've listened to a bit of Nirvana. I don't know names of albums. Bert's out. Bert's Mania. Not good.
Bert is out. He's blown the engine. Pit crew ready.
Right, timed this quite well with the fuel. We technically led a lap, but we're into the pits. Shoots. I just killed my front jack man. If Wirtz is out, how many are still running? 13, I believe. As we get underway again. Schumacher's gone through. Big time. I'm going to rejoin. Oh, it's going to be close with Heidfeld. Where is he? We are ahead of Heidfeld. We're in 5th place. I'm targeting at least a 3rd place in this one. Don't have the pace for the win. How much fuel has Alonso? He's got what is it, 9 laps of fuel left? Or 8? Joanne, I think it's a good album. I don't really listen to albums. Does anyone else think the week has gone quickly? I don't know, it's only Wednesday. It doesn't feel any quicker than normal weeks. I've not been sleeping good at all. So it feels like each night lasts about 100 hours. I'm a very light sleeper. So every night, it's normal for me. I'll sleep at, let's say, midnight. I'll wake up at 2. I'll wake up at 3. I'll wake up at 4. I'll wake up at 5. Wake up at 6. Wake up at 7. Every single hour. And I'll check the time and I think, oh, it's only been 1 hour. It's good if I need to get up early and I check. Yeah, what has happened to Highfield? Let me see if I can get a replay. Did he do the same thing? Why is he all the way down there? He did the same thing. He's gone wide at that corner. And he's lost a bunch of time. More time than his teammate did. Maybe it's a Renault thing. Renaults are just... don't know. Strange. Very strange. So Pablo Monto will be pitting in 2 laps. Same with Mr. Trulli, who has Felipe Massa. Why does Trulli have Felipe Massa's helmet? There's like circuit-specific helmets. So let's just ignore that. I'll try and sort it for next time.
Schumacher is running 4th, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running 5th.
Guys, give the stream a like. Yeah, guys. Give the stream a like. When we hit 1,000 likes, I'm going to turn around and drive backwards and take out Michael Schumacher at his home Grand Prix. That's all the incentive you need. Why is there no barrier in turn 1? So we can straight line and get rid of that horrible section of the circuit. That it completely ruins the flow of the circuit.
Is unable to continue. He's retired in sector 1.
Somebody's out. You like turns 1 to 4? Nah, I don't at all. It's a massive downgrade on the previous. Maybe it gives you a better overtaking opportunity in turn 1, but actually driving the circuit takes away a lot of enjoyment.
Schumacher is running 4th, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running 5th.
Who's that? It's one of the Minardis. I think both Minardis are out. If there's a Midland still in the race, they could score points today. With a bit more chaos. Correct, Lucas. What did everybody have for dinner today? Let's talk food. I like food. I like talking about food. I mean Midland, yes I do. You had yogurts for dinner? A lot of yogurt or just maybe like one of those 2 kilogram Greek yogurt things? Can we get a race recap? Race started. I was 3rd. Then I was 2nd, then I was 1st, then I pit. Now I'm 5th. Lots of people crashed at the start. You haven't had dinner yet? Fair enough. You have a pizza in the oven. I had a pizza for dinner. Not healthy, but yeah, I don't care. Rice and sausages. Sounds nice. I wouldn't know what it is if you told me. True. I prefer the... I don't know what point system I prefer now. I'm unsure. Pablo Monto into the pits along with Trulli, so we're back up to third. Nice line, James. Tom, that sounds like a good meal. GMT -3. Oh my gosh. Lucas 8 a time zone. That's crazy. Chicken and rice. Classic. Chicken tikka slice. Okay. Chicken Kiev thing. Lots of chicken. It's 420 there. Nice one, Joanne. 420. Blaze it. Samosas. Samosas are good. Satent is eating meat. Unknown, unspecified meat. What's for dinner, Mum? Meat. Sit down and eat your meat. What meat is it? Unspecified. Mr. Meat. I'm eating Mr. Meat for dinner. That sounds really bad. Why did I say that? Spring rolls. That's good. I like spring rolls with some sort of... something to dip it into. I Show Meat. Yeah, my favourite streamer. Never had a pizza roll. I don't really know what a pizza roll is. Focus, James. I will not be eating a Ford Focus. Imagine not breaking up a Kit Kat piece by piece. I've not had Kit Kat for years, but what I used to do is... So you get 2 bars, don't you, with a Kit Kat? I'd break it in half and then break those in half. And then I wouldn't just bite and eat them usually. I'd like suck all the chocolate off it. And then you've got the wafer underneath, yeah. I'm a serial killer. Never had a taco.
Schumacher is running second, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running third.
I'm getting put under huge pressure from Pablo Monto here. Weatherspoon's burger. Oh, I'm not a fan of Weatherspoon's food. Unless it's the halloumi fries. I like them. Suckled on the Kit Kat. Yeah. All my homies suckle on Kit Kats. The only way to do it. I will do a cooking stream at one point. Like a special stream. Not on this channel, obviously. Probably on Twitch. Well, I'll try and cook something. And everybody will laugh at how bad I'm doing. Maybe when I move out, so I actually have my own kitchen. That'd be pretty cool. Pablo Monto's gone. Did he do the mistake as well? I think he did. Right, we got a little bit of breathing space now. Gosh, understeer. Make a suckled Kit Kat. Why am I saying Kit Kat like that? Kit Kat. Pronouncing every single letter. Oh yes, Tom, you'll be featured.
Already in the pits. Schumacher is running second, about 15 seconds ahead.
Cheesecake.
You're running third.
I'd like to do some baking. Maybe I could make like 3 courses. And everybody votes on what I have to make. It could be the most difficult thing to make ever, and I'll just have to try and make it, and somebody has to eat it. Homemade quiche. Quiche is a paedophile food. That's such a Gary Brabham thing to say. Lemon cake. Lemon's okay. I mean, it's not like... Chocolate cake, yeah, it's okay. The best type of cake is carrot cake, number 1. Coffee cake, number 2. John, it's a well-known fact that quiches are consumed only by paedophiles. Beef Wellington. Simple yet elegant. Simple beef Wellington. Yeah, sure. Okay. Bacon sandwich. Yeah, can't go wrong with a bacon sandwich.
Schumacher is running second, about 20 seconds ahead.
Chicken chow mein. I had my first ever chicken chow mein about a month ago, I think. It was nice. I said earlier I have some special food recipe. Do I? I have no recipe for anything. Probably Ford Mondeo. I'm hoping we can hold on to this third come the end of the race. Unless something happens to the leaders. Ayrton said his 15-year-old girlfriend seduced Ayrton with a carrot cake. At least it wasn't a quiche. Ayrton Santa.
Is in the pits now.
Alonso in the pits. Schumacher's going to take the lead. I will not be catching Alonso this time. Hobnobs are the best biscuit. I like ginger biscuits. They're my favourite. I love gingerbread men as well. Why did I put so much emphasis on men? Gingerbread men, not gingerbread men. They could be gingerbread women.
Alonso is running second.
They're stopping Caraman.
Seconds ahead.
That was one of my mum's favourites, Caraman, I think. I don't mind them. I never went out and bought them. To be fair, I don't see them anymore. I like Ginger Girl as well. Do you like Ginger Girl? Do you know the Muffin Man? I actually can do an excellent gingerbread man from Shrek impression, but I have to scream for it, so obviously I'm not going to do it. Go Brazil. Are you saying go Brazil as in, woo, go Brazil, or James, go to Brazil? Coward. Do I have a girlfriend? I did have a girlfriend, not anymore though. There's a bit of James Early lore for you.
Ready in the pits.
Shouldn't be any lag, Adam. It's all fine on my end. When's the next Just Dance 2014 Wii Edition stream? When's the next? That suggests I've done one before. I don't remember ever doing one. I don't think I've ever played Just Dance. Yes, Crumply. Yeah, the made-up girlfriend doesn't exist anymore. That's like a whole, what do you call it? Not a para something. Para... Not parallel.
Already in the pits.
Paradox. Did she run off with James Jr.? Yeah. Into South America. Paracetamol, yeah. That's a paracetamol. I'm trying to think what's the weirdest game I've played on stream. I've not really played anything too weird on stream. Oh my gosh. Let's just say understeer. I was distracted. It's me or F1 challenge. It's me or F1 challenge, and then James Early says, the 2006 European Grand Prix is next. Oh, Gartic phone was probably the weirdest, yeah.
Alonso is running second, about 15 seconds ahead.
The girl you knew in high school has a song in Just Dance. You know you've made it when you got a song in Just Dance. You know, guys, a little known fact about me, I made a song in 2010. Yeah, I did. I made it on my mum's laptop without anybody knowing. I made it on GarageBand. It lasted for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I called it... What did I call it? I called it something really unassuming, like song. And I put it onto my mum's iPod and added it to a playlist without telling her. And then I waited whilst we were in the car driving somewhere for it to come on. And I didn't mention that it was mine. And I remember it coming on. And she said, "What is this rubbish?" I was so offended. It had no lyrics. It was just like really basic beats that you could just drag onto the timeline in GarageBand. Pablo Monto is harassing my rear end. He's all over me. Get this guy off me. Got on the team radio for this one. Guys, Pablo's just too close. Tell him to back off. I'm controlling the pace.
Alonso is running second, about 15 seconds ahead.
Every child's worst nightmare.
You're running third.
Yeah, being humiliated by their poor musical abilities. I don't think I ever told my mum that was my song. I wish I still had the song. I'd play it to you. I'd use it as my outro music. Du, 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 du. Max Verstappen. Or Pablo Monto. Let Pablo through for the championship. No! Come on, James. This is silly now. You can't be 2 seconds slower than Pablo. Do a stream where I make a song. I'd need a program to make songs on. I'd make something... Oh, this, like, really, really bad. I'd add vocals as well. I'd write lyrics for it. He's going to the outside! It's the battle of the Toyotas. It's Early versus Pablo Monto. Meanwhile, Schumacher and Alonso just running away with things up at the front. Fuel saving is critical. I'm doing all I can. You don't have to remind me every 10 seconds.
20 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Was it the Renault, maybe R25, where the engineers played Happy Birthday using the revs of the engine? Like the engine mapped Happy Birthday in. Drive faster so I can catch up with Alonso. Really? I didn't think about that. Yes. Let me just go 2 seconds a lap quicker. Hello, Aussie Greg. How you doing, mate? Mikey, this is so not right. I watched, like, Red Bull posted the clip of the final lap of Abu Dhabi 2021. I got emotional watching it. No, I was just happy for the Red Bull mechanics because they all look so happy, which is nice. Obviously, everybody else wasn't as happy, but it's nice seeing people happy. Can I not be 2 seconds slower than Alonso? Yeah, like it's my choice. You know, I was just thinking maybe I'll be 2 seconds slower today.
Alonso is running second, about 20 seconds ahead.
Ah, social
You're
media.
running third.
What a time. I remember exactly where I was when I was watching Abu Dhabi. That final lap. Exactly what I was doing. Exactly who I was with. Exactly my actions during those final few moments. I was sitting on a chair. I was watching it with my friend Sam on my TV screen. Well, on my TV in my student accommodation. He was sitting on the bed. I was sitting on the chair. And it all went, happened with all lapped cars may now overtake, but only a few of them. Blah, blah, blah. And then the race was resuming. I remember standing up going, what in the hell? Like, what's going on? And put my head up against my wardrobe, thinking, what in the world am I watching? Mental. Sam was loving it. I mean, that was the first season he ever watched of Formula 1, so what a season. Be a first one. Pablo Monto's made a mistake. Big time. Pablo Monto tumbling. How much time has he lost? Did he crash or something? Pablo Monto, you silly Billy. He's going to do that weird thing, isn't he? You know what? I reckon it's because of those cars parked there. I think that's what's causing it. He's carrying on, but he's lost the place to Trulli, who has Massa's helmet. Let's just forget about that. I'll do a race update for you guys. Schumacher, Alonso, Early, Trulli, Pablo Monto, Raikkonen, Barrichello, Button, Ralph, Heidfeld, Coulthard, Montero. That's it. Rosberg's out. Burtz, whoever that is, Speed maybe. Crazy stuff. So we have 12 drivers left. Montero is far off the points, but you never know. Maybe he could do it. Midland power! We all want some Midland power.
Alonso is running second, about 20 seconds ahead. You're running
Midland.
third.
What happened to Midland? In real life? I don't know. I don't really know. They just got sold to Spiker, didn't they? "21 seconds to Alonso. That's incredible. He sold the team for 40 million profit. I'll tell you what, that's one hell of a business venture. Own a team for a year and then just sell for profit. You change the car liveries on this game. You can change whatever you want on this game. Alonso is flying. It's either Alonso's or Schumacher's. Not going to be Early's. Unless they crash. And through goes Early. Through goes Hamilton. Such a good move, but then he just forgot to defend the following braking zone, and Perez just overtook him again. And then Leclerc overtook him as well. That'll be one of those things in 30 years' time. People think, what's the greatest like commentary moment? Oh, through goes Hamilton. Yeah, it was so good. And then there'll be somebody in the corner. Actually, preceding that overtake, he got overtaken again by Perez.
Already in the pits.
Wide. 2004 Jordan was owned by Midland. Isn't that why they did the car reveal in Moscow? Or wherever it was. Who do I think was at fault for the Verstappen-Hamilton accident at Silverstone 21? More so Hamilton, of course. Could have both been avoided, you know, but I think whichever driver was in that position, in Hamilton's position, it would have still ended up the same. Verstappen wouldn't have backed out. Hamilton wouldn't have backed out. Of course they were going to crash. But whoever was on the inside is going to get, you know, the blame, of course. I'm going to beat that guy in the corner. Yeah, I will beat that guy in the corner. Spiker made a profit as well. I'll tell you what, maybe I need to buy a Formula 1 team so I can sell it the following year. Don't think you've seen anyone outbrake Max? I've seen lots of people outbrake Max when he gets overtaken. I mean, just last week he got outbroken twice. How is work? Work good. MotoGP. Thank you for that contribution, Lucas. Midland and Spiker were success stories. Yeah, financially. Maybe not performance-wise. Block, I've been good today, thank you, mate. How are you? What have I done today? I went shopping this morning. Nothing out of the ordinary happened there. Went into the shop, bought things. That was it. Whoa, candy shop. Not a candy shop.
Ferrari, already in the pits.
What?
Honda, already in the pits. Alonso.
Then I just kind of lost it there. Strange.
Second, about 30 seconds ahead. You're running third.
You're building a sim rig. What are you building? What have you got? I think I just lost the back end and then I counter steered off the circuit. Third place slipping away. No, 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 no. Third place is still on. Man's in the pits. That's fine. Where's Pablo Monto? Miles behind. Yeah, we're fine. We've still got this. Looks like a mistake AI would. I've just done an AI mistake. Yeah, brakes are fine. It's literally just a mistake. I think Schumacher will be pitting soon. I am an NPC. It wasn't rears locking, no. It was just unstable on turning. Like, I was off the brakes by that point. James Early's never admitted to a mistake in his entire career. James Early's never taken blame, which means James Early is blameless. Next Level Racing GT Lite. I don't know what that is. I asked thinking I'd know what the response would be. I know nothing about sim racing equipment. Kind of scared of this final corner now. That's better. No mistake there. It's all okay. Everything's good in the hood. We've got 3 laps of fuel, so we can pit on lap 40. If you guys were creating a Formula 1 team, what would you call it? You know my answer, Streamline Engineering. But I want to hear your answer. Seems early to run Virgin. Sounds a bit weird. West McLaren Mercedes. That's taken. You can't just use a taken name. You have to make one yourself. Blue, yeah, okay. Gurgle, brilliant. Why did I even ask? Hispania Racing Team. These are real teams. We need new teams. What? Use your imagination. Slammers Energy Racing. God. Slammers Energy only available at Hooters. As the Racing by Sainsbury's. Who's their title sponsor? Tesco. Samsung Racing Team. Oh, Samsung Racing Team. Okay. Flip or Win Motorsport. Sounds too American. I don't know. Greg's Motorsport, yes.
Midland. Already in the pit.
Yes! Midland! Do I have enough fuel to get to the end of that? I might just not risk it and I'll pit this lap because I don't want to run out of fuel. I want everybody to put Midland in the chat right now. No, Meadland in the chat. Everybody. I want a flood of Meadland. So I can feel satisfied in life. Please, my friends. My hour of need. Yes. Yes, this is all I ever wanted. I feel powerful. I feel like a dictator.
Schumacher is running second. About 20 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Crumply, come on, man. You just ruined it. All I can see is Midland apart from one Marquez. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to rejoin from that pit stop in 4th place. Raikkonen, I hope he has to pit again. Because that's an unassailable advantage that he's got. That's a weird fetish. You know, whatever floats your boat. Whatever gets the ball rolling, if you know what I'm saying. Whatever butters your bread. Whatever. Let me think of some more. Alonso's still first. I assume so. Meat is on your land. Get meat off my land. It's an invasion. How often do I think about the Roman Empire? I know it's a mean question, but genuinely probably at least a couple times a week. I did go to Rome in the summer, so I suppose it's on my mind. Whatever broils your chicken meat. Yeah, sure. Favorite jam flavor? Strawberry or raspberry. Whatever sinks your ship. Whatever floats your boat, whatever sinks your... Yeah. Ship. That's hard to say. Sinks your ship. Meat jam. Mmm, lovely. Am I effectively P3 or P4? It depends. Let's have a look. P3, because Raikkonen needs to pit. Alonso's pitting in 2 laps. He has a 21-second gap to Schumacher. Is that enough? Who knows? Then it's Raikkonen, then it's me. Rulli, Pablo Monto, Button, Schumacher, Barrichello, Heidfeld, Coulthard, Montero. Okay, let's get back to it. Focus up. Do you know what's creepier than eating something weird like another human? Eating manufactured goods. Like somebody eating a computer. Eating a photocopy. Eating a car. I think that's more crazy. Sure, a cannibal's a cannibal. Yeah, illegal. Well, that's weird, mate. Stop eating people. But imagine you come across a person devouring a Toyota Yaris. What are you going to be more creeped out about? You've heard stories of cannibals. Have you heard of anybody devouring a whole car? I think it's weird. How can you swallow a car? You'd have very strong teeth, you know?
Raikkonen is running third, about 15 seconds ahead.
The guy who ate a Cessna. Isn't that a plane? Man eats plane. Lives to tell the tale.
Montoya has a problem with his suspension.
Pablo Monto! He's out! Pizza with pasta on.
Montoya
That doesn't
is
sound
out. His suspension has
too strange, I suppose. I've seen that, John, yeah. The guy who has sex with his car. Fine, have sex with your car all you want, but eating your car, mate, that's messed up. Rulli. Raikkonen's now 17 seconds up the road. He's fast, man. I need to focus up here. Alonso's going to lap me. I don't think it's that bad. Alonso still needs to pit. Right, Raikkonen will be pitting next lap. Yes, Crumply. To satisfy my own cravings, I will now sleep with my car.
running third, about 20 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
You saw a guy doing it with a bin. What?
Ralph Schumacher has smoke coming from
Oh
his engine.
no! Ralph Schumacher! That means Montero's in the top 10.
Ralph Schumacher is out. He's blown the engine.
Can James rizz up a Toyota Yari? We'll find out.
Alonso is in the pits now.
Alonso in pits. If Midland score points, that'd be the greatest day ever. I'll do my own rendition of SpongeBob SquarePants. It's the best day ever. Am I more a car lover or a car eater? Wow, that is a deep, insightful question. Would you rather have sex with a car or eat it? Yeah, I mean, if I had to actually answer that question, I'd rather have sex with it. Would you drive it? That's not an option. It's a car. You don't drive cars. You become one with them. You attach your weird tail things like they do in Avatar. How else do you turn on a car? Keys? Yeah, right. When's Raikkonen pitting, man? He's going to be ahead of me by the time he pits.
Already in the pits.
Park it in a swing in a car park. Or is that the GTA 4 thing? Did I know the oldest person alive today was born the longest period of time ago? What do you mean? As in the longest period of time for a person to be alive? Or the longest period of time full stop? Because there's periods of time longer than the age of a person. Right, Raikkonen pitting this lap. Surely he's made a mistake. Lol. Aztec, it's so nice to see you, mate. Not seen you in a stream for many years. Aztec in the chat. Fun fact, guys. I think he's been around the James Early YouTube channel since... Oh, Raikkonen's ahead of me. Since 2016, maybe? 2017? We can get past Raikkonen here. He's getting held up by Midland. Perfect. Now I'm getting held up by Midland. Oh, please, mate. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you, Formula One World, for joining. We need more traffic. We've really got to step on it here. What was the James Early law from 2016? In 2016, I made an F1 Challenge 97 season. Did some iRacing videos. Both Super Aguris are out the race. You got chicken wings for dinner. Very nice. Oh, come on, Raikkonen. Don't be this quick. Oh my gosh. I'm pushing too hard. Aztec, see you in 3 years. Midland was in a Netflix series Suits, really? He's getting away from me here. George, it's going okay. I'm trying to fight Raikkonen for a podium, but he's pulling away because I'm slow. Oh, come on! Took too much curb. Oh, Trulli, don't hit me. Right, just maintain fourth then, I suppose. Very sad. Early out of form. He won 2 races back to back and now he's struggling. Yeah, I tried to be too greedy with the curbs, thinking I could throw the car across them. No can do. The Brundle 88 moment, yeah. You drink a 2007 season and Winkelhock won the European Grand Prix. What did you do? Crash everybody else out? Well, he's got a point to prove. Yeah, he's got Massa's helmet on. He needs to prove he's himself and not Felipe Massa. It helps that he just made a mistake, I suppose. We need Raikkonen to make one of those mistakes. Off! Off! No, Trulli, off! I usually love this circuit. It's been difficult today. I hate the reprofiled first 4 corners. It's rubbish. Not again, James! No! Still got the position. It's fine. Just hold on to 4th. Just stop throwing it away. Okay. Look at the positives. I've gone over both anti-cuts now. So, there's not a 3rd anti-cut to go over. Oil on track. Yes. That's why. I just need this 4th. Just let me hold on. Police want to breathalyze me. It's not illegal to sim race drunk, is it? Unless that's a new law I'm unaware of. You can't go into a ranked iRacing lobby under the influence. It's against the law. You can face 2 years in jail for that. I miss those times when I was actually winning races. You know, 2 days ago. I missed 2 days ago. What a time to be alive. You want another mistake? Okay. 12 laps to go.
You're running 4.
You know what's crazy? How even in the PlayStation 2 days, even though, like the last edition of the PlayStation 2, there's no built-in memory, like built-in storage. How crazy is that? The final edition of the PS2 came out in like, what, 2004? Did they not think to include storage? Weird, right? My PS2 that I got for Christmas in 2007. For the first year I played on the PlayStation 2, I did not save any games because I did not have a memory card. Every time I play Lego Star Wars, I'd get past the pod race on episode 1 and then refuse to turn off the PlayStation 2 until I had to go to school. Then the next day I'd have to do it all over again. How annoying must that have been? I also had a real habit of, when I did get a memory card, I'd save loads of games, play tons of PS2 games, and then I'd think, you know what, I want to wipe all my progress. So I'd go onto the memory card and delete everything.
You're running 4.
And the memory cards were so small. I think the biggest one you could get was 16 megabytes. I think I did have a 16 meg one though. Good thing about memory cards though, I was in hospital for a while and they had a PlayStation 2 there. So I got my parents to bring in my memory card so I could play all my saved games. And I was in hospital across from this other guy who's my age called Nick. And the reason he was in hospital was he jumped off his banisters at home and broke his leg. So he was in there for ages and he told me how to get to the... what would you call it? The bounty hunter area on Lego Star Wars. So shout out him. I don't know what he's up to these days. Maybe Elliot, maybe 32 meg, yeah. Still, not big though, is it? Compared to modern standards. I suppose everything was stored on a disc and then all you had to do was save the game. Save, yeah. That's it. Yes, John, of course. I was in... For some reason I was in hospital a lot as a child for various different issues.
You're running 4.
I had a couple operations for different things. Cracked my head open once. I was in hospital for that. Had a couple operations for, yeah, things. Nothing like life-threatening or anything. I was never on the verge of death. Cracked my head open explains quite a lot, yeah. The way I cracked my head open, I was on holiday in Devon, in the UK, in the middle of the countryside. And on this holiday were my parents, me and my sister, and my grandparents. And it was my parents' wedding anniversary, so they went out for food, took the car with them. Me and my sister, who's a year older than me, we were playing this game we created called the Googly Monster. Don't know what the premise of the game was, but all I remember, I was running down a corridor, going Googly Monster, Googly Monster. She was hiding behind a stack of drawers or a dresser. She stuck her legs out. I tripped over them, flew head first into the what would you call it? Not a door, but the door frame. Smacked my head, split it open, waddled into the kitchen to find my grandma and granddad there with very shocked faces. I didn't really know what was going to happen or what was happening. My sister looks at me and goes, "You're going to die," and runs away.
About 20 seconds ahead.
I remember going into the kitchen and saying to my grandma, I feel sleepy. And she says, "Don't go to sleep." And we had to figure out a way to get to the hospital. There was no phone connection. And there was no car either because my mum and dad took it. So we had to find the owner of the cottage and get them to drive me to a hospital. Drove to the hospital, got all sorted. Came back home, door open, my mum was there crying. My dad was there laughing with a camera, because of course he was. If I have the pictures, I'll try and find the pictures. The reason my sister said I was going to die was because she learnt in school the day before, or the week before, but we were obviously on holiday. The week before that, if you get hit in the temple, you die, or something. I didn't get hit in the temple, I got hit right there. A funny experience though. Obviously it didn't hurt me. If you get hit in the head, it doesn't really hurt because it kind of dulls the pain because it's a head injury. My dad always laughed when I got injured. I remember once I was playing football with my friend at my house. And instead of kicking the football, I kicked the ground and really hurt my ankle. So I was on the floor crying, as a child does. Then remember opening my eyes to my dad laughing over my limp body with a camera. And I'm crying, no, stop, stop. And he's going, ah, 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 ah. You'll laugh at this in a few years, James. To be fair, he's right. A few years later, it's very funny. I found out you had a stroke before you were born. Really? That's crazy. How's the season going? It's going okay. We won 2 races. We retired from the first race, finished 5th in San Marino. Now we're on course for a 4th place here. We should still be 2nd in the championship, though. Maybe 3rd now. That's quite funny, Geki. You were yellow for a week. Interesting. You just turned into a Simpson. That's what happens when you watch too much TV. Punched a window. Very smart idea. Hello, Nixon. Jordan for a week. I got the Eddie Jordan disease. If I ever got jaundice and turned yellow, I'd go to the hospital and say, I've got the Eddie Jordan disease. See ya, Jesus. Fell out of a 2nd floor onto a fence once. Impressive. I've not fallen out of any windows. Not broken any bones either. Oh, is that a lie? No, I've not broken fully anything that's bad. You know, I've broken a toe. But they kind of heal on their own, don't they? Hello, Jeb. Oh, okay, see you, trolley. Didn't I break my skull? That's not... No, that's splitting my head open, not splitting my skull open. It wasn't a skull fracture. It's just I've got like a scar up here now. I have a scar on my neck. My neck had to be cut open. I had a neck abscess. This is kind of disgusting. So, sorry if it's too much information. But my neck basically swelled up, and then it was pushing against whatever it's called, the windpipe. So they would have usually just done it with antibiotics to bring it down, but it got too severe, so they had to cut it open. Nice. Dropped a brick on your foot. Amazing. I dropped an Xbox 360 on concrete once. It still worked afterwards. Yes, John, I did. It got me out of swimming lessons at school, which I was glad about. Fantastic, just sitting on the sidelines, watching everybody else swim. And I'm sitting in the stands, looking down on them all. Losers, having to swim. That's crazy, breaking a leg. I can't imagine the pain. Oh, Satent, no, that was Yeah, I went into the toilets at school when I was about 7 or 8, and there was this guy with poo all over his hands, trying to like wash it off. It was everywhere. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and he said, "Don't tell anybody, and I'll be your best friend." And we were best friends for about 5 years. Kids do weird things. That's the one. Yeah, that's the story everybody wants to hear. I'm sorry if anybody's eating. Am I still friends? No, I've not spoke to him since school, so. 8 years ago. No, that's wrong. 7 years ago. I can imagine Nixon. I can imagine that's horrible. Time to blackmail him again. Remember that time you had poo all over your hands? I've got loads of funny, disgusting stories, but that'll probably be saved for like after hours Twitch live streams rather than the YouTube prime time YouTube live stream. Four laps to go now. Well, 3 laps to go for the leaders. We're almost a lap behind. Ah, yes, Claire, I remember. That was a big one. Let me know you're okay, please. The ambulance broke down. I have been in an ambulance once, but I was too young to remember it. I might have been like 3 years old. I had a seizure or something. Maybe even younger than that. So they took me in an ambulance and I spent a few days in the hospital. Don't remember anything, obviously I was too young. Jeb, yeah, but yeah, you got to change. In the circuit AIW file, there's race qual ratio, that's what it's called, which is the ratio between the race and the qualifying pace. You can kind of fine tune that. Yes, Clay, no pace. I had 2 spins as well. It's been a tough race. You're on anesthesia and your mum called you rude and unreasonable. He's got every right to. Ugh, I hate stuff like anesthetic. Ugh. You got picked up in an ambulance and drove home. Nice. Trolley's just, I don't know, disappeared again. Honda? Who's underfueled? Somebody's underfueled. Tried using Thrustmaster T80 and it didn't recognise. I'm not sure, mate. I've never had issues with my wheel. I've just plugged it in and it's worked.
Ferrari.
So I've not
Ready
done
in the pits.
any troubleshooting. Why is everybody ready in the pits? Are they all under fuel? To be fair, I'm going to be really low on fuel.
Alonso has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
That's funny. Midland. Is Midland in the points? Shall we have a look quickly? I just want to see what's going on. They're all pitting. Schumacher's in the pits. Alonso is... He's going to be fine. So Schumacher is going to still be in second. Raikkonen's pitting. He's miles ahead of me, though. No Midland. Oh, Midland are miles behind. The 10th. 2 laps off Coulthard. Sorry, guys. It's not happening. No Midland points. I know. I'm as sad as you all are.
Ready in the pits.
Bonus point for effort. Yeah, we'll just give them a point. Why not? Whole season ruined. I know what to do. There's only one more thing left to do. And that's take out the competition.
Ferrari are ready in the pits.
Fully pitting. If Matt 212 was here, they'd get points. No, because he's done so bad on his season. He scored like 1 point the whole year.
Honda
Did you know you can now get Matt 212 racing gloves?
is running third, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running fourth. You're on the final lap. Don't stop now.
I've not been given a free pair.
Alonso
Fuming.
has won the race.
Is James under contract for 07? Yeah, YouTube have snapped me up. No, Kicks. Kicks giving me a contract for next year. I have to stream over there.
Michael Schumacher has finished second.
Benjamin, I have no pace. Alonso's won anyway, guys. Oh yeah, MySpace next year. What mod is this? F1 Mania, I think? No, John. No, they've not signed me up. Not that I know of, anyway. We're really at the finish. It's the end. For the 126th time in this career mode, I'm going to... Actually, that's a lie.
Kimi Raikkonen has finished in third position.
Raikkonen gets the podium. And rounding the final corner for the final time. It's been a difficult weekend for Early, but he crosses the line in 4th place.
Well done, you finished fourth.
I'm just going to crash here. Can I go straight on at this? Is that straight on? Which way is it? Here. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Ooh!
There's a spin in sector 2.
No brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Oh, I need a brake!
Jarno Trulli has finished 5th.
That was pretty cool. Oh, we're fine. Let's carry on. Oh, dear. That was a big one. Let's see just all of that. And Early down into turn 1. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's on. And Early's completely fine. Beautiful through the first sector. Approaching the second sector now. And he's off. He's off the circuit. And I think he might be dead. I'm definitely dead after that one. It's a big G-force impact, I think. Big G impact.
That was an absolutely breathtaking.
Only 10
European
drivers
Grand
finished.
Prix. Here
Montero
are the
4
final
laps
results.
down.
Fernando
Alonso
first.
wins. Back-to-back victories for Alonso. Schumacher, the
second.
championship leader, has still not won any races.
Raikkonen third.
Incredible.
The Toyota driver
Incredible.
Jarno Trulli fifth. Rubens
Montero
Barrichello,
10th, though.
sixth.
Accident. Uh-oh. Somebody's had an accident. True, Nick's on, but... yeah, I'm not really bothered. What happened on lap 1? The Yamamoto happened. That's his first and last race in Formula 1. Who got fastest lap then? Go on, cough it up. I think it was Alonso. 33.345 by Alonso on the final lap on his 3-stop strategy. What's Trulli doing in a Ferrari? He got signed by Ferrari. Lovely. GG's, guys. So we fall further behind Schumacher in the championship. We need to bounce back in a big way. Hopefully we can do that next time. I believe the next race is the Spanish Grand Prix. That might be correct. I might try and run the Monaco Grand Prix if the AI are okay there. Commits the brakes. Yeah, sometimes it just says a random other thing to what he actually did. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to give the stream a like. Subscribe if you're watching and you're not subscribed. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.